you're going to add and subtract mixed numbers, you better turn them into improper fractions. So how do we do that? You take the whole number and you multiply it by the denominator. So 3 times 3 is 9. And then you take the numerator and you add that to it. So 9 plus 2 is 11. What do we do with this 11? Well, that becomes your new numerator for the fraction, and you just keep the same denominator. So 3 and 2/3 becomes 11/3. Okay, it's an improper fraction, but it makes it a lot easier to add and subtract. What do you do if it's a negative mixed number? Well, you handle it the same way. 4 times 5 is 20. 20 plus 1 is 21, and you keep the same denominator. That's good, but don't forget you have to slide the negative sign over if it's negative. Okay, so here's how we add or subtract. Let's do the addition one first. So let's just kind of block out that subtraction problem. First step we need to do, turn all of our mixed numbers into fractions. So 3 times 6 is 18. 18 plus 2 is 20. So that's 20 over 6. We just keep the same denominator, and it's negative, so we'll just make it a negative 20 over 6. Same thing with this mixed number over here. 4 times 8 is 32, plus 1 is 33. Keep the same denominator. And now we handle it the way we would any other fraction. If you're not familiar with this, then you probably need to go watch my adding and subtracting video of fractions. Quickly though, I know that I can make both of the denominators into 24. So make sure you multiply top and bottom by it. And that's the same as negative 80 plus 99. So I know that my answer is going to be 19 over 24. And what do you do if we subtract? Well, it's the same thing. You turn them into mixed numbers first, okay? 3 times 3 is 9, plus 1 is 10. So it's negative. Let's make that negative. So negative 3 and 1/3 became negative 10/3. I'll move my subtraction sign down. 2 times 5 is 10. 10 plus 1 is 11. That makes it 11 over 5. And now, like I said, we handle it like any other fraction situation. A negative fraction minus a positive. So since it's subtraction, let's go through and change our signs. Keep it, change, and change. And now we will rewrite it just so you can see it a little bit better for you. Negative 10/3 plus negative 11/5. We need the common denominator, so looks like 15 will be our ticket. Multiply the other fraction by 3, top and bottom. And so that would be negative 33 over 15. Since they have the same signs, we'll just be adding them together and keeping it the same. So it'll be negative 83 over 15. Um, how many times does 15 go into 83? Let's see, 4, 5. Goes in 5 times, and we've got 8 left over. So our final answer would be negative 5 and 8/15. Good luck.